All right, Adeline. You got another win under your belt.
I did! Yay!
Same as last week. So, let's talk about Mensa in the finals. You know, she's obviously a tough opponent, even though, you know, coming from the weight up, right? But,
yeah.
You know, what are her challenges? I know you guys are really familiar with each other.
We are. I mean, we train together a lot. She's so fast and so explosive, and she's just like, she's almost there. I hit this level when I was in my early 20s where I just felt stronger, and I was doing the exact same moves and the exact same techniques, and all of a sudden I just hit this switch. She's about to hit that switch, and I'm just so excited because she can be one of the best girls in the world coming up this next year. So I was a little nervous before this match. She's always solid, and I knew that if we got into scramble situations that it was going to be a match, and so I tried to keep it very tight, try to slow her down by tying her up, and it worked out in my favor.
Yeah, so you've had now a few matches, you know, under your belt between LA and here. You know, how do you feel where you're at, I guess, is the question.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously coming off of an injury and sitting out a year, you don't feel at your best, and so I was a little nervous after the LA duel because Japan's always tough, and even though I came out with a tech fall, I didn't know that if she was young or if she was their up-and-comer, and I really did have my wheels turning, so there still was a little doubt creeping in my mind, and just was a matter of making sure that I trusted my conditioning, trusted my training, and I think it showed in this last 2 days that my wheels are turning and I'm moving in the right direction.
You feel like you have a good balance of knowing when to push yourself, when to hold back, you know, especially coming off an injury and a year off, basically?
Yeah, actually, you know, I had shoulder surgery and I haven't thought about my shoulder in the last 2 days, so I think that's really awesome. Kudos to my doctor and kudos to me taking enough time to trust myself on when to come back. So it's been a good process. I've never been able to really say that after a surgery, so I'm really happy that I'm feeling this strong, and I think I'm a little light right now, so I'm excited to build some muscle and to put a little bit of weight on over the next few months before World Cup and before the major tournaments come up this summer.
Is the plan 76 or 72 or what is it?
You know, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go 76.
Okay.
I didn't love doing a non-Olympic weight the last quad. I think that I'm going to get comfortable wrestling my big, strong girls and just get used to being dominant at that weight class.
Is it any different, you know, 76 to 75 where you were at before?
The 1 kilo, I actually think that the weight classes got smaller. Even though we went up a kilo, doing day of weigh-ins, you're going to cap some of the women that used to cut a lot of weight and had that recovery time to, you know, gain the weight back. And so I think they actually made our heavyweight division a little bit tighter for smaller women to be able to compete, which I think is a little sad. I think that I'm an average person in the world and in the United States, and we need a heavier weight class, and so I really hope they redo these weights within the next year, because I would like to see a 78, a 79 kilogram weight class where we have true, large, strong women who can come out so I can be a middleweight at that 73, 72 range, because I think I could be a strong lower weight class without just some of the fluff that I have on my body and have a true heavyweight division.
Last thing, so what are you going to be focusing on now that you have some reps under your belt? What's your target areas as you approach your next competition?
You know, I think I'm definitely going to get in the weight room, make sure I'm eating enough. I think my stomach's shrunk over the last couple months. I just haven't been putting enough calories in, and when you start training more, you lose a little bit of weight. So I think I'm going to work on putting on some muscle mass and then also just refining some techniques and some shots that I just need to be brave enough to take. You know, I think I have the execution to finish them and have really the tenacity to really get them finished and get them done, but it's just a matter of really hitting that shot when the opportunity is there. And with high-level athletes like I competed against the last 2 days, those moments are brief and you have to take them when the moment strikes.